sing, turn our winters to spring. Your love songs hold us tenderly in the warmth of your face, in each gentle embrace. Teach us to sing love songs to me. Storms of my life bring me home to you. Simons of life, love comes shining through. And each person is a love song, just waiting to be sung. And the angels still sing love songs to me. And the angels still sing, turn our winters to spring. Love songs rose tenderly in the warmth of your face, in each gentle grace. The angels sing love songs to me. Colors of love and fading past the pictures of both are lost or turned away as just moments without you. And yet the paintings say the angels still sing love songs to me. Angels surrounding your voices. Melodies of hope still whisper from above. And the angels will sing till our winters to spring. Their love songs hold us tenderly in the warmth of your face, each gentle
In a world where compassion knows no boundaries, where hope is a universal language, and where every life is valued, there exists an organization dedicated to making a lasting impact. Welcome to Humanity, a social impact nonprofit committed to creating a better future for communities here in Canada and around the world.
Compassion, service, and collaboration are at the core of the work that Humanity does. Hi, I'm Feroz Aziz, Executive Director of Humanity. We have a simple mission: to leave the world better than we found it.
Humanity operates a variety of programs, reflecting our commitment to the betterment of society.
Whoever is seeing this video or wants to know what One Parent does, they help single moms like myself. My back was against the wall, I was in the hospital, and there's nobody that could come visit me, and I was stuck. And the day of me going to leave the hospital, One Parent showed up with a whole bunch of gifts. They showed up with a bassinet, they showed up with diapers, they showed up with clothes.
No matter where we find people in need, Humanity is there to ensure that we lift them up. As they say, not a handout, but a hand up. Humanity supports families with food security, education, connecting them to mental health, resources.
I'm working with the moms who lost their son from gun violence,
the trauma that exists in the community, the trauma who also have ripple effect.
Humanity has been responding to the challenges of the homeless here in Canada and in many parts of the world, be it emergency shelter, housing support. We work with many organizations to provide livelihood support. We empower entrepreneurs. We empower enterprise. We collaborate with big organizations like the United Nations to provide global solutions to empower communities across the globe.
My name is Rima Jamous, and I am the UN Refugee Agency representative to Canada. What impresses me the most about Humanity as an organization is their ability to work locally and to respond to needs right here at home, while also thinking about those who are out of sight and further away.
Millions were displaced, thousands were drinking contaminated water. The Humanity team made a trip out to Pakistan where Humanity has funded our solar water filtration units that would turn flood water into clean drinking water. And we were able to observe how children were no longer having to walk long distances to gather water, how the elderly no longer had to wait outside manual hand pumps as they struggled to collect water, but instead could just at the press of a button turn on these solar-powered water filtration units and retrieve this necessity of life. There's 1.2 billion people without access to safe water, and we will not rest until we've reached every single one of them.
We're doing this across the globe, in Southeast Asia. We're doing it parts of the Middle East. We're doing it parts of Africa. With our local partners, our indigenous partners, with our allies, we're looking at ways and solutions to bring access to clean drinking water in Canada.
My name is Randy Arsenault. I'm the manager of the Indigenous Spear Fund, which is a fund sponsored by Native Child and Family Services of Toronto, and it's a fund for First Nations, Métis and Inuit children, youth, and their families. And I'm also currently an Ontario Human Rights Commission. Some of the concerns, such as clean drinking water, that Humanity is helping to address around the world are very valid concerns that we are having in different communities, specifically the Indigenous community throughout the entire country. And I was very, very impressed at how Humanity truly wanted to get involved and make a difference and partner with members of the Indigenous community to come up with an action plan.
When disaster strikes, Humanity stands ready, joining forces with worldwide partners to offer steadfast aid to those in dire need. We relentlessly strive to meet vital human needs amidst crises. Humanity prioritizes the welfare of orphans, acknowledging their unique needs. We also engage in global health efforts, aiming to fill the healthcare void for the less fortunate. Our mission is to deliver quality care to neglected communities, making well-being a reality for all.
All of these challenges that people face on a daily basis, but there is a ray of hope. And that ray of hope is the incredible dedication and support and generosity of our donors and our supporters. They literally fuel our work. Without them, there is no Humanity.
Humanity, empowering communities, transforming lives, and spreading hope.
I've been given this extraordinary honor to congratulate to thank, to big up this astonishing person, this nonpareil, this titan, this extraordinary daughter of the Caribbean. The Caribbean as described as the rusted Caribbean. And by heavens, she has filed that rust off those rotten ships at the bottom of the Caribbean Sea, and they shine like the sun. I need to say who I'm talking about. I'm sure you know.
Where do I begin from Happy Hill to Parliament Hill and to the relations and the supporters and the good people?
We always have so much to talk about.
By divisions, where the flames of fear and hate threaten to consume all understanding, an extraordinary story unfolds, one that weaves together our shared heritage, the resilient bonds that unite us, and the indomitable power of love to triumph over the darkest recesses of hatred. Amidst a realm where differences often sever the ties that bind, we find ourselves ensnared in the tempest of conflict, each tethered by our own faith. Bound by devotion, yet bitterly divided by the chasms of dissimilarity, a flicker of hope emerges, shimmering amidst the chaos. A timeless journey that dares to delve into the intricate tapestry of faith, unfurling a resounding testament that love, with its unwavering strength, can bridge even the most impassable chasm.
Greetings, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the premiere of The Angel Within. Here in Ontario, we are so proud of the multicultural communities, and we are stronger when we stand together with compassion and respect. I'm delighted that this film highlights those characteristics of our province and of Canada. Thank you again, and I hope you all enjoy this premiere.
Each and every human being has both positive and negative inclinations. The positive is the work of our higher angels, who guide us toward the larger good and toward universal truths far greater than us. These angels are above us, around us, beside us. If only we would take a moment to look deep into our hearts, we will experience the light that these protectors of good have to offer. But this is not always easy or enough. Throughout the course of our lives, ordinary people who have our best interest in their hearts enter it as a source of unmistakable light. Their own angels guiding their actions, whether they're aware of it or not. When that someone, be it a loved one or a random stranger, steps into our lives to help change its course for the good, they are indeed no less than a guardian angel. Their deeds may not always be earth-shattering. It could be a small gesture or a single spoken word. We have one wing, and we need the other one to keep on flying.
every day at the moment, 6 people don't make it. Almost 3,000 have drowned this year. But the total arrival figures are just astounding. Now some 500,000 and more, as we know, are coming.
On the verge of a dangerous escalation, according to a senior UN official who warned that the cost to civilians could be instant and huge.
On the horizon, in this northeastern corner of Syria, the Islamic State lives on. This is a place that should trouble governments around the world.
The worst famine the world has seen in decades, according to the United Nations. The UN warns that 16 million people will go hungry this year, including some 400,000 children suffer from what it calls severe acute malnutrition.
While this has long been a region in turmoil, one of the most militarized areas in the world, what's caused the recent spike in violence?